Hello friends, welcome to the YouTube channel Civilsteps. So Civilsteps has started one of the important series that is for Prelims 2022. So Target Prelims 2022 initiative of Civilsteps will help students to cover the important topics of history, geography, polity, economy, science, environment, and current affairs. So this Target Prelims 2022 series has started from 19th of December 2021 and will help you to cover more than 1000 important topics for prelims examinations. Target Prelims 2022 has been designed keeping in mind the dynamic nature of the UPSC Civil Services Examinations. Hence, Target 2022 focus on overall preparation of a serious civil services aspirant, and it will sail you through UPSC Civil Services Examination very smoothly. Today, we will discuss important MCQs of polity. So, the first question is, which of the following statements is or are correct with reference to the Vice President of India? First, a formal impeachment is not required for his removal. Second, he can be removed by a resolution of the Rajya Sabha passed by a majority of all the then members of the House and agreed to by the Lok Sabha. Third, no ground has been mentioned in the constitution for his removal. So select the correct answer using the code given below. Option A 2 only, B 1 and 3 only, C 1, 2 and 3, and option D 1 only. So you can pause this video and write down your answer in the comment section. So the correct answer of this question is option C 1, 2 and 3. So all these statements are correct with reference to the Vice President of India. So you should know the functions of a Vice President of India. What is the qualification to be the Vice President of India, and what are his main roles and responsibilities, and is there any connection of Vice President with the chairmanship of Rajya Sabha? So you should know about that also. So you should also know about how to remove the Vice President of India. What is the requirement for removal of Vice President of India? What is that mentioned in the Constitution? So likewise, you can read about Vice President of India, and parallelly, you can also note the difference between powers of President and Vice President of India. You should also know that in the order of precedence, Vice President is at the second position, and at the first position, there is President of India. So likewise, you can get complete knowledge about Vice President of India, and this is very important topic, and this has already been asked by UPSC in its previous year's examinations, previous year's questions. So this was all about question number 1. So here is question number 2. Consider the following statements with reference to the Central Council of Ministers. First, a nominated member can be appointed as minister, but within 6 months he must become an elected member of either House of Parliament. Second, a minister who is a member of one House of Parliament has the right to speak and to take part in the proceedings of the other House. Third, the salaries and allowances of ministers are given in the second schedule of the Indian Constitution. So which of the statements given above is or are correct? Option A 1, 2 and 3, B 1 and 3 only, C 2 only, D 1 and 2 only. So you have to tell the correct answer. You can write down your answer in the comment section. I'll tell you the correct answer of this question, that is option C 2 only. So why statement number 3 is incorrect? Because there is no mention of Council of Ministers in second schedule. Hence statement 3 is not correct. So you should know which of the posts mentioned in second schedule of the Constitution of India, and you should also know that which is not included. So that is more important. You can remember in that way also. So second statement is absolutely correct, while statement number 1, it's not correct because a nominated member within 6 months need not to be the elected member of either house of parliament. So that's why statement number 1 is wrong, because it is given the other way around. So this was all about question number 2. So you should also know the difference between Central Council of Ministers and State Council of Ministers. In which article of the Constitution of India there is mention of Central Council of Ministers, and likewise you can prepare about State Council of Ministers as well. So this was all about question number 2. Let us discuss question number 3. Consider the following statements regarding the Panchayat's extension to the Scheduled Areas Act 1996. First, it extended the provisions related to panchayats to the tribal and scheduled areas covered by the 5th and 6th schedules. Second, it aims to safeguard and preserve the customs and traditions of the tribal communities. Third, its objective is to provide self-rule for the bulk of the tribal population. So which of the statements given above is or are not correct? Option A, 1 only. B, 2 and 3 only. C, 1 and 3 only. D, 1, 2 and 3. So the answer of this question is option A, 1 only. So you have to carefully read the question. So the question asked is, which of the given statements above is or are not correct? So you have to carefully read the question, and not correct statement is 1 only, while other statements are correct. So why statement 1 is not correct? Because on the basis of the report of Bhuria committee submitted in 1995, the Parliament enacted the Panchayats Extension to Scheduled Areas Act 1996 to extend Part 9 of the Constitution with certain modifications and exceptions to the Scheduled 5 areas. Hence, statement 1 is not correct. So you should also know how many schedules are there in the Constitution, which and how many parts are there, and which part is added by the constitutional amendment. So you should know about that also. And especially schedule 5 and 6 are very important. They are extremely important, so you should read 5th and 6th schedule from standard sources holistically. And the important topic is Panchayat extension to scheduled areas, which is also referred as PISA Act. So you should know about that also. In 2016 or 17 prelims examination, UPSC asked 1 or 2 question about this PISA Act. So this is very important. You should not leave this topic. Let us now discuss question number 4. Consider the following statements with reference to double membership of the Parliament. First, a person elected to both the houses of Parliament must intimate within 10 days in which house she desires to serve, or her seat in Rajya Sabha becomes vacant. Second, a sitting member of one house, if elected to other house, his or her seat in the first house become vacant. Third, a person elected to 2 seats in a house must exercise her option for one, otherwise both seats become vacant. So which of the statements given above is or are correct? Option A, 1, 2 and 3. B, 1 and 2 only. Option C, 2 and 3 only. And option D, 3 only. So you have to tell the correct answer. So the correct answer of this question is option A, 1, 2 and 3. So all these statements are correct with reference to double membership of the Parliament. So this is very important topic, and this is also now in news because one member of Legislative Assembly from Delhi, Mr. Raghav Chadda, resigned from his MLA seat, and and now elected as a member of Parliament from Rajya Sabha. So this was in news because of this issue. And the second one is member of Parliament from Lok Sabha, Mr. Bhagwant Mann, now become member of Legislative Assembly of Punjab, and now he is the Chief Minister of Punjab. So you should know about this also, because this is very important from these two issues. So this was all about question number 4. Let us now discuss question number 5. Arrange the following stages in the enactment of a regular budget in the correct chronological order. First, presentation of budget. Second, discussion on the budget. Third, voting on demands for grants. Fourth, passing of appropriation bill. So select the correct answer using the code given below. Option A 3214, B 4123, C 1234, and option D 1243. So you have to tell the correct answer. So the correct answer of this question is option C 1234. So there are stages in enactment of budget. So the budget goes through the following 6 stages in the parliament, that is presentation of budget, general discussion, scrutiny by departmental committees, voting on demands for grants, passing of appropriation bill, and the final is passing of finance bill. Hence option C is the correct answer. So you should know whether the term budget is mentioned in the Constitution of India or not. And if otherwise, then which term is used in the Constitution of India and under which article there is mention of annual financial statement. So annual financial statement is mentioned in the Constitution but not the term budget. So it is mentioned in Article 112 of the Constitution of India. So you should know about all these aspects. So this is very important and it has a probability of asking in UPSC upcoming prelims examination. So this was all about today's video. You can subscribe the channel and you can also press the bell icon. Thank you very much.